In today's video, we're going to be diving into all the interiors that you're going to be able to enter in Grand Theft Auto 6. So as I keep watching the GTA 6 trailer, I keep finding even more and more interiors you can actually enter. So in this image here, it actually looks like the prison is going to be our first one. It looks like Lucia can actually go inside the prison. And as you can see in this image here, where her staring at the window, you can actually see inside the prison in the glass in the courtyard where all the other prisoners are working out or kind of just sitting there talking to other prisoners while Lucia is talking to the counselor Stephanie. And some of those other shots basically show that the prison is an accessible interior. That is pretty cool. Maybe it will be kind of like GTA 5 where we can't physically go in, but we might just be able to go in the prison in GTA 6 due to the glass interior there. So that was the first thing I did notice for the interior. The next one is some of the buildings in Miami that show off the GTA 6 trailer. I kind of slowed it down so you guys can kind of get a good description on just how awesome the buildings are. So that big, huge building that we're looking at now, it almost looks like there's an umbrella up there and a terrace, and it almost just about looks like you can actually go inside this hotel building, as we know it's in a real life status in Vice City, Miami, which is definitely pretty cool. I wonder if Rockstar Games are going to actually allow us to go in this big, huge white building. It really is cool because, like I said, it looks like the screen windows are actually visible to the interior inside. So it looks like this hotel, you might just be able to enter. I kind of saw that with, where you can see the umbrella and the terrace. You can just about see the inside window of all those hotel buildings there. It looks like that might be an interior we can actually enter, which would be pretty cool if Rockstar Games allows that to happen. And some of the other ones, like as you can see, I'm fast forwarding kind of to the beach where everybody's kind of down by the Vice City beach, down by the Florida Keys. You can just about see these other buildings, which we don't know exactly where those are going to be located yet, but it looks like those can also be entered as well. If you flash in just about to the city building window, you can see that there is indeed 100% an interior inside of that. So that's going to be pretty cool. Now we know some of these are the main hotel buildings. We know by the Vice sign, you can just about see an interior as well. But with the trailer, you can just about see tons of other buildings that are actually accessible too. So I thought that was pretty cool to kind of dive into everything we can see. Like, we broke down tons of things like some of the real life characters and physics of the game. We've kind of broke down kind of everything we saw in the trailer. Now we're going to kind of see all the interiors and the physics as well. So I really do think that's pretty cool. And another interior right here is actually right over here. You can just about see inside of the store here. You can clearly see that is definitely an interior we're going to be able to enter. As we know, there's going to be tons and tons of other stores and lots of other kind of physical interiors you can just about see. Like these hotels here, they have an interior up above, just right over the terrace where there's an umbrella. It looks like we're going to be able to get inside there. So we might actually be able to stay in hotels in GTA 6 as that has a physical interior, which is really, really cool. You guys can let me know if I did miss any of the interiors, but these are kind of the ones that I saw in the GTA 6 trailer, and kind of pointing them out that we can be able to access trailers and we can access kind of the interiors. And actually it looks to be like in the Scarface house, as we've had in previous Vice City games, it looks like we can actually enter Scarface with the chainsaw in that apartment, the Beat, which is really, really cool. I cannot wait to actually enter that apartment again. So if you guys did not know that, we can actually enter once again the Scarface that has been represented in Vice City for the longest time. It also looks like car interiors are going to be definitely a little bit different as well. It looks like we can actually see some fingerprints in the windows, so that's going to be pretty cool to see that in the interiors of the vehicles. That is going to be so awesome. That's another thing I just noticed in the trailer, that you can actually see the realistic statics of the fingerprints on the vehicle, or even some of the shiny stuff as well. Some of the other interiors we're able to go into, like the store, the main other things like the gun store, the pawn shop as well. And then we got some other interiors like apartments that looks like we can go into. So really, really cool. I'm so excited to kind of dive into all these interiors today. So far, I've found about 15 already. So that's pretty good for GTA 6. And it looks like GTA 6 is definitely going to have lots more interiors that we're going to be able to enter, which is quite nice. Just like some of the robberies in game, you can just about see the windows and what's inside before you enter. Really, really cool stuff. This really isn't a major interior, but you can actually just about see in the cargo ship here, where the big cargo ship, where it basically says the BNT Del Mar, it looks like there might be some inside interiors we can actually go inside of that. So we were able to kind of access the cargo ship in GTA 5 online and GTA 5 single player, but we weren't physically able to go inside of it. It looks like this one, the PMT Del Mar cargo boat, is actually going to be something we're going to be able to go inside of. I wonder if it's going to be secretly guarded with tons of security guards. Probably, since it's GTA 6. I wonder if that's going to be a possibility. And you can just about see downtown by the tennis courts of where we're zooming in. You can just about see some of the interiors that we can accessible. There's a hotel. There's also another one I missed, which is actually the spray paint custom shop. That one looks like to be an interior we can go in as well. And it also looks like we can get into some of these other boats that are sitting on like the ocean of the Florida Keys. So that might be pretty cool. That's another interior. And it looks like one of these scenes where actually Lucia is actually dancing on like the party roof terrace. It looks like we can go inside of those buildings as well. And I wonder, this is actually might be a scene where we actually have to go capture or go get Lucia, probably. I did notice that. And then inside the yacht, obviously that's going to be accessible too. So I did notice that. And where the guy is actually fishing out the big massive alligator, it looks like we might be able to go inside one of those houses as well. So that's definitely a big interior that might be accessible as well. That's pretty cool. Just downtown the High Lines as well, we can see some interiors down there. And then just about over where you can just about see the cars racing, it looks like there's a little bit of interiors. And it looks like in this cop photo where they're all breaking into, it looks like Jason and Lucia's house maybe, or something like that. It looks like we can actually go inside of there, which kind of looks actually like the military base in GTA 6. So that might be actually accessible too. So that's pretty cool. Those are some of the other ones that I did spot. It also looks like where you can kind of see where the naked man is actually watering his garden. It looks like his house is accessible too. You can just about see the living room TV, the living room couch, you know, things that you would see in a kitchen. It looks like you could just about see inside of his house. So maybe it's a big part where we'll go in his interior as well. I kind of thought some of these bigger things, kind of like where you can see like the party, or where you can just about see Jason actually driving past the cops. It looks like those hotels or those buildings are accessible too, where Jason and Lucia drives away. It looks like some of the gas stations that you can see are as well as going into, as you know that there are going to be, because most gas stations usually are accessible. So it looks like we have probably a 90% accessible location interiors in GTA 6, which is quite great news. We can kind of see some of this in the GTA 6 trailer. There's even more. You guys can let me know in the comments down below if you spotted any more. I don't believe I've seen any more. I do believe there's probably at least 100 interiors you can actually go in GTA 6. There's also another one. It's actually called the WHS We Have Shores. That looks like to be accessible too. It looks like we're this hotel where Jason and Lucy are kind of saying trust, like, you know, do you trust me? It looks like that is a motel that can be accessible. This looks like to do with one of the missions where they're kind of saying trust, we got this, you know, right there. It looks to be accessible inside the motel they're in. So once again, that's another cool location that we might be able to go into. And who knows, this might be actually the hotel from Scarface or motel that they're in. So that would be pretty cool as well. Yeah, so I definitely want to kind of focus on the prison there. I kind of feel like the prison is going to be our most interiorable, etc. Because you can kind of see when we're actually zooming in on the gates, you can see inside the prison. You can just about see all the prisoners and Jason Lucia too. Like, that was my main focus. I kind of wanted to go back to that and focus on that a little bit. It really does look like that's going to be a definitely probably 100% interior you can enter, because obviously that's where a mission takes place, where Lucia might be getting broken out by Jason. Who really knows at that point, but it looks like some of these boats as well in the beach could be accessible. So lots of cool locations, interiors. It looks like pretty much all the buildings in this shot will be accessible. Some of them do not look accessible, but most of them look like you can go inside or at least fly up to the rooftops. I cannot wait till GTA 6 comes out. It looks humongous. The city, the skyline, I just love the trailer. just thought I would point all of the interiors that you can actually go in. And there's quite some more. It seems with the fan boat, you can actually go inside of one of the interiors inside of that. So that's pretty cool. This is not particularly an interior, but you can actually go inside the water where all of the flamingos are. So obviously we know we can go in water in GTA 6, but mostly, like I said, the prison is our best bet. That would be the best shot that I have noticed so far that we can actually enter, where it's going to be pretty cool. I wonder if Rockstar Games are going to have some type of like policemen coming after us, like a heavy security. Who knows? It looks like since it's a prison, we might as well probably be getting arrested for actually going in there. We know one of the missions in the nightclubs, we are definitely going to be able to go in a nightclub and even in the Jack of Hearts. I can't miss that. That is the strip club. We're going to be able to go in that as well. And that looks incredible too. So it looks to be a little bit more like interiors pretty much everywhere in downtown Vice City. I didn't really point out anymore. It looks like downtown, the hotels down there, we can enter. We know the nightclub is going to be accessible where we can kind of like DJ with everyone else, where that nightclub was full of people and citizens. We know we're going to be able to access that. It looks like some of the new areas like new houses, buildings, etc. are all going to be accessible too. So once again, that is every interior that I have found in GTA 6. You guys can let me know if you found any more and which ones did I miss. You guys can let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, guys, that is all the information I got for you guys on this video today. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily awesome videos, such as GTA 6 and all the Rockstar Games videos and everything I'll be discussing on the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button so you can stay up to date on all the latest GTA 6 and Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing on my channel the next coming days and weeks. You don't want to miss out on upload. There's going to be tons more videos and lots of other GTA 5 Online content coming to the channel. Don't want you guys to miss out on that. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys all later on the next video.